Hey guys, how's it going? It is Saturday, April 30th, 12:03 p.m. Eastern North America, Eastern Time Zone, or Eastern Daylight Time, I guess. This is I've been having an interesting week. I'll just go in. I'll try to make this brief to basically tell you a story here. Um, I was in the middle of some temp positions. It's been a tough year so far, but I thought I had some leverage going on. I had some particular interviews that were coming up, and I think I was very close to getting them. I actually I'm in a position where I can be calm, cool, collective, and try to sell myself as the ideal candidate, and basically back it up and do what I can. For my career is I'm not going to get into my resume and all my other accomplishments and everything. But what this video is actually about is I'm very familiar with automation. I'm very familiar with computers. That was what I went to school for. I thought they're cool things, and technology is really really cool. I think technology is sold upon to uh, basically give the impression that it makes it easier for you to live. And it does, but it also makes businesses easier to profit, become more efficient. Now, McDonald's is the one I'm going to show here. This is one of the latest things. I just saw this recently. If you do a Google search for McDonald's automated kiosk, these came up in Canada. I guess New McDonald's is Phoenix, run by entirely robots. I haven't even gotten to this one yet. Nothing but robots to run. That's really interesting. I first heard this was coming for a while. Here's the problem. I, I I'm like most of you cannot make enough money. I'm basically divorced, so I live on my own, and I cannot make enough money to make more than I'm spending, and I'm not in debt. Other than car payments, which I basically still am a net worth, at least for now. But you've got, I still unfortunately go to fast food restaurants like this. I don't do enough for myself, and that's weaknesses that I'm trying to overcome. But here's an automation thing that I did see firsthand, and this is something that's going into some of the McDonald's near me, is these automated kiosk devices. Now, I've seen more come in. I've worked for McDonald's actually very recently, which is very ironic in the long scheme of things. After going to college, after all the other stuff, I was working there as for a maintenance position, and that was just basically cleaning and sweeping, which really, I mean, I'm in my 40s, and the retirement age is pushed back because there's not enough money in social security anymore. That's being pushed back all around the world. Now they say it's because life expectancy is up. Actually, I believe life expectancy is currently on a decline. More people are dying early. My parents died early. I've seen this trend where it was going up, but with different diseases that are out there, with it be cancer, other things, I have seen actual evidence, at least as far as I'm concerned, that people are actually not living as long. The trend is actually going in the opposite way. Now, I've been on YouTube this morning. I'm currently waking up fairly early in the mornings because I'm hoping to get a day shift. I'm working with different temp agencies right now to try to find solid work. It's almost getting to the point where it's ridiculous to try to find a full time job, to try to find anything. And even the temp agencies tend to play around with you a little bit. I was with one agency, I was supposed to have a position. I emailed them, I was totally communicated with them, did a great job, blah, blah, blah. Well, now I'm dealing with another temp agency because I don't know what's going on. They're not. They're offering me other positions which I can't take, or I could take if I wanted to give up seeing my son. I mean, that's a whole other topic. That stupid thinking in society. I mean, it's crazy. I can go on and talk a lot about how the family unit has been destroyed, and that people believe in the system and that government will take care of you for the rest of your life. Well, yeah, okay. Keep believing that one. They're doing it right now, but more and more people are going on social assistance all the time, and who do you think's going to pay for it in the end? They going to just keep raising taxes? You think all the wealthy people are going to do it? Nah. They'll do it for so long, and eventually somebody else will get in, and there's going to be tax breaks for the wealthy. And in some ways, yeah, I can see that helping. But there's a lot of faith going on that government can supply all the answers, when in reality, government can't supply crap. And I'm getting to the position where I realize that, yeah, they can distribute wealth, and they can do all kinds of things. We already have the bankers doing it. But this kiosk, here's the thing, okay? You raise the minimum wage, and I'm all for making more money. The problem with that, and the argument is, oh, yes, they can afford it. Yeah, they can afford it. The problem with that is, over time, you've got machines that are becoming less affordable. Take a look at your computers. Why are they less affordable? Is it because demand's down? No. They're okay. I mean, they're doing fine for demand. Yes, I think Apple got hit with sales for the first time in about 10 years or something like that. So there is not as much discretionary income available out there, and the economy is far worse than people want to imagine it is. 2016 is going to be a serious year, and I've been watching this. The economy's a mess. It's almost 20 trillion debt in the United States. That's the big one. But it's not the only one, because China is also in a giant bubble as well. But China, compared to the United States, is like ice cream to horse manure. To be quite honest, and I don't mean that to disrespect my United States friends, but it's just absolutely ridiculous of how much GDP, even though, I mean, we're supposed to be in a recovery, they keep playing around with the numbers to make it look like, they oh yeah, unemployment rate's down. No, it's not. People have stopped looking for work, or people are working 2, 3 jobs. How do you calculate that? You don't. It's a freaking mess. And it's not just the United States, it's just not Europe, it's here in Canada, it's worldwide. It's a freaking mess. And all this automation is great. It's great for business. It's great for people, too, who can afford this. But at the end of the day, eventually people have to ask, do I really need do I need a dishwasher? Can I wash dishes on my own? Because then all of a sudden you're into spending. Well, the same thing goes with these businesses who actually do have a little bit of money to invest. They ask themselves, well, the minimum wage is going up to what, $15 an hour, they're trying to say? And they look at a cost analysis, and they say, well, how efficient are these things? Are people using them? Do they like them? Is it causing issues? And I think there are causing issues. You got McDonald's Canada and the Huffington Post say, self-service kiosks not a threat to jobs. Well, okay. I'm not even going to read that article, because that's somebody's opinion. You can't say that. I mean, did all of a sudden losing having instant tellers? Did that mean all of a sudden, it didn't lose jobs? Of course it lost jobs. Self-serve gas stations to regular serve. Of course it lost jobs. You don't think cars that are built in a factory, that robots aren't there, you don't think they lost jobs? Of course they lost jobs. And yet the world population keeps going up. Like, use your head, people. How many friggin' products do you think people can manufacture crap that people want? People don't have the money to spend. Now, do I have the answers? No. I don't have the answers, unfortunately, and I don't have the solutions. All I can do is try to protect myself, protect my family, and try to get ready for what's coming because um, I hear different political parties, and I have beliefs in certain ones over in the states. But there's a lot more that a politician isn't going to be able to solve coming up. There's some serious issues out there, and I haven't seen some real serious solutions without threatening the very fabric of what we're used to. There's a major change coming, and a major breaking point. I don't know which way it's going to go. I'm not a philosopher, and I don't read minds, but it's not good. And I know it hasn't been good for the past few years. I've been struggling with this one. It's like, oh yeah, you go back to school. Yeah, okay. Well, how much does that cost? Is it going to guarantee me a job? Nope. In fact, it's probably going to mean I'm just going to be more further in debt. And so far, I'm able to hang on, but I can only hang on for so much longer, to the point where something hopefully has to give. And I'm hoping something does give because I'm ready for it. Or at least I hope I am. Or at least I'm expecting it, let's just say. So, anyways, I don't want to ramble on anymore. This is more of a commentary. I was going to go into some of these things, but if you do a Google search on this, you're going to find out that if McDonald's can go ahead, and they have been losing money, by the way, their sales have been down. So having stuff like this helps their bottom line, and having less employees helps their bottom line. And anything that helps their bottom line, they're going to invest in. And this is going to become a norm because once this becomes efficient and becomes mainstream, you're going to see other fast food outlets that have the ability that want to compete, and keep prices down, because you have to keep prices down for the consumer. Otherwise, they have to raise prices because it becomes too expensive. So having these things in place will give them an edge and keep prices down so that people wind up going there. That's why Walmart is, well, even though Walmart is losing sales, everybody's losing sales right now, but Walmart still is one of the cheaper places to get stuff, and that's why people shop at Walmart. It's just cheaper. People do not have discretionary income to waste. So that's all I got to say for now. I'll post this up maybe if I feel like it, but feel free to comment or say whatever you want. I just wanted to get that off my mind. See ya.